This next award is sponsored by the Cape Breton Post, and I would like to ask Robbie Redshaw to come back up and make the presentation. Athlete Lorne Jennex. Lorne Jennex, who was from Leeches Creek, became interested in golf in the mid to late 1950s while helping his father, Herbert, a greenskeeper at Seaview. Both Lorne and his brother Brian helped mow lawns and tend to the greens at the course. Jennex didn't waste any time making his mark during the amateur career. In 1962, he won the Dosco Invitational Championship at Lingan Golf and Country Club and was the youngest winner of the event at the age of 17 in a field that included a number of top Nova Scotia amateurs. That season was also the Cape Breton Junior Champion at the Seaview Golf and Country Club Junior Champion. In 1963, Jennex captured the Junior Championship at the PEI Open among a field of top junior golfers from both Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. The next year, he was the fourth low amateur at the PEI Open, finishing a shot ahead of professional John "Joe" Monroe of the Amherst Golf Club. In 1965, he won both the Cape Breton Open at the Lingan and Seaview Men's Championship. Turning professional at the age of 21, Jennex claimed a long list of titles as a pro. Starting in 1971, he took home the PEI Open. He also captured the Lobster Open and Magnetic Hill Open in 1974, the Atlantic PGA Championship in 1977, the Amherst Open in 1977 and 1984, and the Mill River Open 3 times in 1978, 1981, and 1982. The Atlantic PGA Championship victory at the Moncton Golf Club in 1977 put an end to a long drought for Jennex at the tournament. He was runner-up at the event in 1968, 1974, and 1975 before winning. He was also runner-up again in 1978 and 1989. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lorne Jennex.
Well, I can just tell you, I wish I had a teammate up here to be able to tell you how good I was, and all the things I might have done, and so on. Nate, I wish Freddie was a golfer. He could help me this evening. To the Cape Breton Sports Hall of Fame, my fellow inductees, and ladies and gentlemen, this is way beyond your wildest expectations, I would think, as an athlete. To come here tonight and have you people all of a sudden looking at us as if we've done something really special, when all we've done is really enjoy the game that we like to play. Whether it's John, Nash, myself, Jim, the Colonels, or the curling team, I'm sure we would all tell you that it's merely doing something that we love to do. And maybe the little extra is we do it with passion, as Nate said. I have to tell you, when I got the phone call, that it sort of went like this. Mackie called, he said, "Lorne, congratulations," he said, "you're in the Cape Breton Hall of Fame." Being a good old Cape Breton boy, my first reaction was, "Great, is it for hockey?" Mackie saw me play hockey, and when he stopped laughing, he said, "No, it's not for bowling either." So that kind of left me with golf, and I'm one of those very fortunate people that you can take a sport, have it become a passion for you, as Nate said, turn it into your livelihood, and then spend a complete career indulging yourself in it. There aren't many people that have been that fortunate. I certainly, and I'm thankful every day that golf is my particular game. as my good friend Jake will tell you, I have the same passion as Jake does when he plays hockey. And when he plays hockey, I play against him. Man, he chases from one end of the rink, back to the other, and back to the other, and he may not even have the puck. which would really be different, because if he's on the ice, he's got the puck. But for the young folks here tonight, I think the common denominator is that we all took our sport, we became passionate about it, we immersed ourselves in it, and old age and longevity culminates in what we're doing here tonight. We're saying, wow, these people did something really well. And I thank you very, very much for the honor that we're receiving tonight. It's especially rewarding to know that I'm going in with some of my very good friends. And I will revert to just a few notes, if you don't mind. And I'm hoping I can see them. I'm having a little trouble this evening with my eyesight, old age, and a detached retina surgery kind of makes it a little hard. My lower bifocal on this side, if I miss a few beats, please indulge me. First of all, I'd like to thank the Cape Breton Sport Hall of Fame, the selection committee, for this honor to be inducted into a Hall of Fame with such wonderfully talented and skilled elite athletes, and they certainly are, in one's home area, is probably the ultimate for any athlete. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to the selection committee and to the Cape Breton Sport Hall of Fame. Thank you also to the special friends who nominated me, and also those who encouraged and supported me during my nomination. I thank you sincerely. It has been quite a ride, and I've had tremendous support from the people that have supported me. It's truly an honor. I want to thank my wife Millie, my son Lorne Jr., and my daughter Nancy, who traveled with me all over Atlantic Canada just so they could spend some quality time during the summers. They did that for over 20 years just so that we could be together as a family. Love you guys. Truly do. Truly do. Also, a special thank you to my extended family. Boy, if you knew the family, my wife's family, the support and help that they give you, thank goodness they didn't get in my way when I was playing golf. I have had a real job concentrating and doing my thing. But thank you, folks. To the CB Golf and Country Club and its members, a special thank you for guiding and nurturing me during my junior and amateur careers, and also for the encouragement and support as your golf professional during my professional career. It was a job well done. Thank you, sincerely. Being an individual sport, I guess what I liked about it most was if you played bad, you ran and you could hide. If you played well, you got your just reward. I think it's a terrific game when you realize that in most professional fields that I would play in, there would be 150 or more players, fellow professionals, one winner. Nobody to hide behind if I played a bad shift but the team won, or if I scored 2 or 3 goals and the team lost. Conflicting. It was never conflicting in golf. You either won or you lost, and the odds weren't very great. So it took perseverance and determination. Golf can teach young people many, many things. If you have an opportunity to encourage the young folks to play,